Welcome back. In this lecture, we'll explore how to perform outer joins, also known as full outer joins in Pandas. Outer joins retain all rows from both datasets, filling unmatched rows with NaN. This is particularly useful for reconciliation tasks. Let's get started with an example using custom data frames. However, before getting into the example, let's also see the definition and also the use case. First, let's see what is an outer join. An outer join includes all rows from both the left and right datasets. Unmatched rows in either of the datasets are filled with NaN. Also, keep in mind, full outer join or outer join is nothing but A left outer join B union A right outer join B. It is union between left join and right join. When it comes to the actual use case, we typically use it for reconciling two datasets to identify missing or unmatched records on either side. Keep in mind, outer joins or full outer joins come handy when it comes to data quality checks. In this case, we have two datasets, sales reps and sales. You already know that sales reps is the parent dataset and sales is the child dataset. The common fields are nothing but rep ID in sales reps and sale rep ID in sales respectively. Now, when you perform left join, you see all the records from the left side along with the matching records from the right side. Right join is other way around. When it comes to outer join, this is how the data will look like. These two are the records which match the condition. This is the record which is there in the left dataset but not in the right dataset. When it comes to right dataset, you can see NaN here. These two are the records which are there in the right dataset but not in the left dataset. All the values for left dataset are NaN here. So in this case, outer join or full outer join is nothing but left join union right join. Keep in mind, when we perform union, the duplicates will be gone. Now let's also see in action. In this case, I am first importing Pandas as a PD, then creating two custom data frames, then previewing the data. When it comes to outer join, you can say outer underscore join equal to pd.merge. Then the first argument is nothing but sales reps, which is nothing but parent dataset or parent table. Then second one is nothing but sales. This is considered as left and this is considered as right. Hence, we can say left on equal to rep id, then right on equal to sale rep id. Then comes how. As part of how, we have to say outer. Now let's run this. Then let's preview the results. You can see the data as per the expectations. Now you should be able to analyze the results. You can see the matching records here. Then you can see unmatched rows from sales reps. There's only one of them. Then you can see unmatched rows from sales. In this one, we can see NaN for sales. In these two, we can see NaN for sales reps. Now let's get into practical use case. Let's identify inactive sales representatives. In this case, we are trying to find all sales reps who have no sales records. For that, we should be able to say inactive reps equal to outer join, then outer join of sale id dot is null. You can see the outcome. You can also use query. If you wanted to use query, you can say outer underscore join dot query, then sale id is null. When we perform these checks, we should use the primary key fields of that specific dataset. In this case, sale ID is the primary key field of sales, hence I am using sale ID. If you wanted to check in sales reps, you have to use rep ID because it is primary key. Now let's run this. You can see the outcome as per the expectations. Using the outer join results, we can also identify orphaned sales records. Let's also get into those details. Now we are trying to find all sales records without an assigned sales reps. For that purpose, we can actually say like this. Let me copy this. Let me paste. Here I am naming it as orphaned sales. Here I have to say rep id is null. Now let me run this. Then let me preview the outcome. You can see the results are as per the expectations. You can also use query approach. For that, you just have to say outer join dot query, then rep id is null. You can see the results as per the expectations. Now, after performing an outer join, you often need to handle missing values, which are nothing but NaN in your results. Let's see how to fill missing fields with default values. When it comes to name and region, I wanted to set as unknown. When it comes to sale amount, as it is numeric field, I wanted to set to 0. The way you can do it is like this. You can say outer join dot fill NA. You can specify the dictionary. The name is supposed to set to a default value unknown. In the similar approach, even region should be set to unknown. When it comes to sale amount, we would like to set it to 0. Here we have to say in place equal to true, so that the data frame itself is updated. Now let me run this. Now let me say outer join. You can see the results as per the expectations. When it comes to name and region, they are unknown in these two records. When it comes to sale amount, it is 0 in this record. This is how you should be able to handle missing data on top of outer join or full outer join results. Now let us talk about best practices for outer joins. The first one is nothing but using outer joins for reconciliation. Outer joins are ideal for identifying mismatches or gaps between datasets. You have already seen an example. This is how outer joins can be used for reconciliation. Then the second best practice is to inspect missing data. Use functions such as isNull to find unmatched rows. See if they're really missing or if the null values are valid in those columns. Then the third best practice is nothing but to handle missing values, replace missing values with the defaults wherever it is necessary. This is very common when it comes to implementing any machine learning algorithms on top of our datasets. As part of the pre-processing, we end up feeding these NaN values with some default values. That being said, in the next lecture, we'll apply these concepts to a real-world example using our CSV files. We'll focus on inner joins and aggregations to summarize sales data by sales reps. See you there.